I'm having trouble there. All right, there we go. Radio the platform to do music. We can make tips on Mixcloud. I got an account set up there. I had one for a while. All right, gonna get some medication I had. I'll make that. Expecting one more pack tomorrow. Hopefully. Now, paper to water it out. Good car temperature is 30 degrees out, yeah? A little chilly. All right. Nobody's watching it. You'll get here eventually, I guess. Quick, stay in your lane now, mister. Your ticket for that. Like, that go like, whoa. I didn't see anything there. I don't know what the heck that's about. Okay. 97,266 miles going south. Now we're going to be going east. Here we go. East now. It's a funny meme on the Facebook there. It said, kind of odd how the cost of living, how the cost of burying somebody or the cost of cemetery is going up due to the cost of living. They're dead. Why would it cost any more? Good point. All right. So, how's everyone doing today? Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, March 8th, 2022. How are you? All right. So tonight we should have Survivor Circle with Charles Marr and Maria Wilson stuff. Unless they decide to add me to the discussion, I'm fine with that. Always fun. Anyway, um, they always have a good show, just some random discussion about whatever is on their heart, and I appreciate that. That means that they're thinking about the current situation in their life, whatever that might be. So keep that going. I'm going to turn on the heater because I have a wind, and I like it warm. If it was 125 degrees out there, I would turn on the air conditioner. Now, back in the day when I used to live in San Diego, we had 110 days, 110 degrees summer days. I lived in a little place, not little by any means as far as the population, but it was a little place called San Pete, California. And that got to be like 110, 115, things like that. And it was a pretty nice place to live, but I didn't like using the air conditioner. It would use too much gas. So I rolled the windows down. Then I could do that because I was not on the medication I am on now. The medication I am on now, general medications I take, that says not spend a lot of time in the hot sun. So, so last summer, when I tried to go to plaster Japan with that gang, my air conditioner was not working. And I was driving around. I couldn't even get out of the state. It was hot. It was like almost 100 degrees out there. And I was driving with the windows down, thinking I could do that like I did when I was younger. Not so easy. And it doesn't work that way. So I had to call off that trip. And I was really upset. But I thought about it like this. If I go there and I get to the campsite, and guess what? We're outside of the campsite without any air conditioner. That would be a terrible trip. That would be no fun at all. I'd be probably sick just from doing that. So I decided to head back home, turn on the air conditioner, and I was going to relax home. Not even, not even going to church. Now this year, the only trip I have scheduled is Pine Bush in New York. Bill and the gang and different people are going to be on that thing with them outing. That's my goal anyway. Get there. My air conditioner's working fine. I got control arms fixed on this thing, so it's not steering where it wants to. I'm ready for that event. That'd be the first major trip that I've taken in 2 years. As if my leg will stop messing around and get healed. My left leg has an open wound because the skin is bleeding because the leg is swelling due to my circulation. Now everybody said, hey, get up there and walk. Well, it's still winter here. And it hurts like hell to walk. It hurts like hell to sit. Doesn't matter what I'm doing, it's painful. So, if anybody wants to do anything for me, pray. Pray that that gets healed. Pray that the guides can do something, God can do something, I don't care whatever you want to call them, or whatever. I don't care. Whatever your terminology is, pray to that entity that can help heal my leg. Because Medicare is not going to move to let me have a procedure. They saw an ultrasound result. They know that I need it. But I think it's a political aspect of it. I'm not going to get into the terminology of what I'm thinking of, but we'll just say a political aspect that I am not getting the treatment. It shouldn't be that way according to the rules and according to the laws set forth a long time ago. Should be anybody should be able to get medical treatment no matter what. And without going into detail and using phrases that people get all flustered about. We're not going to do that today. I'm just saying that I think it is a political aspect of their reasoning why I'm not going to get treatment. So my leg could actually fall off, but hey, if that happens, then I got full disability. I mean, legitimately, I have full disability. Won't be able to walk anywhere, but I'll have full disability. But it all could be prevented if I got this procedure. Okay. But because of the political aspect of their decision, I don't get my procedure done. Now, how does that make anyone feel when that happens to you? If you don't get approved for some services because of the political aspect of their reasoning. There's the rock. Hey, Rock, I got you that. Okay, see that? You didn't. So how does that work with anyone else? When you're caught right smack in the middle of that political aspect reasoning. Remember that term because it's going to be used more, and I'm the first one to use it. Political aspect reasoning. All right. I remember when I said a term a long time ago. I was being silly. I know you don't want to cuss on the live stream or anything, and I would say, "Holy buckets, Batman!" instead of saying the other word. Right? So you say, "Holy buckets, Batman," and then you got your point across. And the funny thing about that is that I heard a news person actually say that phrase. Now, as far as I know, I was the only one saying that phrase. But then where did I get it? Just all of a sudden, I shouted that out. So remember this phrase, though. Take note. I said political aspect reasoning. Okay? That's why if we're caught right in the middle of that, we don't get our needs met. Doesn't matter what your color is. If you are caught in the middle of that political aspect reasoning, whether you're white, black, green, yellow, orange, short, funny eyes, whatever, you're caught right smack in the middle of that political aspect reasoning. You are not going to get the services you need. Okay? Unless you can figure out a way around it. Why is this person going so slow now? I'm going to pass this guy. There you go. Oh, yeah. What the hell are you doing? What past it is fine, but then he fucking goes like 50 miles an hour, 40. Figures when I do that, there'll be Carter, right? Sorry about the F word. Beep. Hey, black horse with black man riding. There you go. What is that? Hey, horses, what's up, guys? Why are those people driving speed limit? What I want. car took off pretty good there. Thank you, Mr. Chevy. All right, so keep that phrase in mind, please. And when you start hearing it, please remember who said it first. Political aspect reasoning. And we made it to Wyndham Country Club. Who the hell that guy was? That didn't look like a regular cop. He had a spotlight on his car like it was. All right, Black Man Cross. Why is it Black Man? Because there's no crosswalk. Right above the sign that says vehicle noise laws enforced, which actually below that character should be a pedestrian have the right of way. But anyway, you have Dynamite Park sign right there. So yeah, that pedestrian sign should have underneath that sign, it should say pedestrians have the right of way. Not many believe that. Again, the political aspect reasoning. Remember that phrase. Political aspect reasoning. I'm going to quiz you on the way home and see how many people remember that phrase. And when I start hearing people saying that, then I'll be glad. I'll be happy that I had it right. And that's just a word that popped in my head right when I was thinking about it. I gotta write this stuff down, man. Actually, I did get some composition books, the little black and white ones, 100 sheets of paper, two-sided paper, so you actually got 200 sheets if you want to count from that. I'll be using that. I got 12 books or 12 little booklets. I'll be making some notes, taking some notes, and keeping some observations on paper. I think it's important when you get to a certain age, you better start doing that. Or you're going to go away and nobody's even going to know what you thought. Of course, maybe nobody will care. But kids crossing here see no crosswalks, see? You're thinking I'm crazy for even saying it that way, but seriously, no crosswalks here. You could have one here, but you don't. Okay, 30 miles an hour now. Slow it down. I don't really know this guy. I don't think he's a cop. It looks like an old cop car, actually. All right, so political aspect reasoning. Remember now, when you're caught in the middle of that, right smack in the middle of that political aspect reasoning, then you'll understand why you're not getting the service you need, or why they want to take away the service that you have. I had it threatened a little while ago, about a month ago. They called me up and said, "Well, you got to come on down for uh, recertification for your Medicare." And it's like, well, I'm permanently disabled. Why would I have to do that? I mean, it's by the state. Why do I got to come down and get recertified every single year? I don't understand. This is what needs to change right here. I shouldn't have to come down and get certified or recertified for my uh, services or my benefits. I'm permanently disabled by the state since 2010. So anyway, now this crosswalk is up here. Here's one here. Here's one right here. This guy could be white. He has a crosswalk. Just saying. You can enjoy that. You can hate me, love me, hate me, whatever. I don't care. Hopefully we can agree. on that. Okay.